Welcome back to the Desolate Hope, and I am crazy tired right now. I'm putting in a real late night playing this game. Previously, we fought off the last boss of Mirad's area, and we moved on to Alphys. He has Garen stealing weather simulations, but the joke's on him. It wasn't a weather simulation. It was Weatherbug, using a virus to fight a virus. By the way, Weatherbug is malware and you should not download it ever. That's just my personal opinion. But I found out that Alphys' area actually has only 2 subgames. And neither of them are the conditional that I actually want. But I might as well go ahead and set them anyway. I don't even think there is a boxcar in Alphys' simulation, which is bad. But I got on dodge, and I have on enemy turn. What should I do on enemy turn? Heal sounds pretty good. But on dodge... It's hard to choose from all these great options. This chance charge point thing, it's only like a 20% chance of giving you 1 charge point. Since I have it pretty much set up where I could get unlimited charge once I get my minigames rolling, I don't really need that. These abilities with Chance, Solar Ball, Chance, Stun Rain, Charge, Neon Storm, these two, of course, it's only like a small chance, and we could use these abilities anyway by using the right Derelict. And Charge Neon Storm is manual. You have to have that keep happening. And you know what? For the lack of a better option, I'm going to have it set to Charge Neon Storm. Why the heck not? And on enemy turn, I'll heal a little bit. Which means the last 3 conditionals are hidden in BioBeta's area, which we haven't visited ever. And I don't really want to go there now because his algo actually has some of the most powerful abilities in the game. It makes you very strong in virus battles, and I want to keep it kind of fair. I don't want to be an unstoppable juggernaut of killing force. So we're going to head back and we're going to take on these other 2 Gargarans that are just hanging out in Alphys' area. This guy stole weather simulations, but as you can tell, we still have weather. All we get is a small chance of static. It's rainy with a chance of static. I think I just saw a little bit of it. I don't know. I think I'm just starting to see it in my head. Coffee, I want... yeah, I'm getting on that. I'm right here. Jeez. Bossy. Managed to steal my Weatherbug. I tried to open it and it said, file not found. How will I know what the weather's like? Ah, well. How about I talk more about how Coffee's this genius military mind? This guy seems like he's a huge fan of Coffee. Coffee finds the viruses and we destroy them. It's like what I've been doing this entire game. And this is a little hint to the previous game, the Desolate Room. You play as Coffee, and Alphys is actually in that game too. And he has the same name. In fact, I think it's one of the first derelicts to run across in that game. Yeah, he's gonna bring this up again. It's kind of like Survivor Robot Edition. We have to choose which simulation will survive, but... Malens and Mirad have already been voted off the Digital Island. And he's actually been working on the True mission. Malens is off making toys, Mirad's seeing ghosts, BioBeta is messing with some biosamples. He is really dedicated to making living environments for humans. Thus the biodomes that he has here set up. It is the real only choice. I think you're the #1 simulation. But that Theta simulation thinks otherwise. It's been stealing power from everybody willy-nilly. It's time to head to the Winter Dome. We've actually been there before. That's where the... I forget what his name is now. The guy that had all those awesome weapons that I bought. Like the Inferno of Doom and the Chance of Space Lasers. If you're confused what they do, they fire automatically during battle. As Chance of Space Lasers drops from the sky... The parasitic life-eating amoeba kind of sticks to the enemy boss and drains its health a little bit. And the 10% Inferno of Doom is a big fire animation that deals some damage. Yeah, it's Sandbox, that's the guy's name. How you doing, Sandbox? I'm gonna fight a virus with your weapons now. Enjoy the show! This battle's gonna be like a Death Leopard laser show concert that's also going supernova! That's how many explosions are gonna be going on. Sadly, I wish I had that conditional that makes me incredibly powerful, but this is just a 2.0 boss, who the heck cares? It's time to battle with Garen! Is that really how you pronounce that? Garen? Oh well, I don't know. I took away his stuff, and as you can see, I bought the head start and the full charge button from the med. So now I could do stuff like head start. Head start will paralyze an opponent for a short amount of time. Well, not really short. Actually lasts quite long. And full charge automatically gives you a full charge, regardless of where your buttons are. Regardless if you have buttons. Regardless if even Malens is alive to heal people. It's great. But I am just gonna do what I like to do. Destroy everything with mini games and my best abilities. Pretty much you know my ideas from now. No charge to keep bad things from happening to me, and do terrible things to the opponent. Fun fact about Psycracker that I learned about. Psycracker doesn't expend Mirad's whole turn. It actually fills up a little bit faster if you Psycracker people, which is great. And I could have sworn that he was stunned before I even did Stun Rain. It looks like he's just getting randomly stunned by things, and I'm not missing a whole bunch. I don't know if that's still an effect of the head start or not. And there I go, just wasting turns. I wasted a quick repair before anybody was injured. I have made a folly today. But I really just want to unload some damage. Get this guy out of the way. He's still kind of weak. He didn't even get to do any of his status effect abilities this time. If I could get rolling early, if I could get lots of charges early and get my minigames running, there's not much the boss can do about it. Especially when I get that conditional, because I really want that. Basically, I will not know what to do with all the charge tweaks I'll be getting. I can tell you that right now. And I still want to break 1,000 one of these days. Looks like this guy now stole a program for simulated life. Just minor things like birds and fish. Yeah, these viruses are dumb. But it could be a very clever ploy. Maybe the virus is distracting us while it steals other things. Like it goes to attack a tree and then steals something really important to Malens. That's why the simulations are breaking down. At least we could say what we can. Maybe we could cobble all the simulations together into... what comes after Theta? Zeta, Eta, Theta, Iota. It could be an Iota simulation. Yeah. Think about that, Coffee. We could have our own little simulation cobbled together with everybody else's. But I'm going to have to kill more of these viruses so we could save more parts. It'll be just a jury rig of things just thrown together, saving the power of... saving humankind. Why the heck not? Alright, it's time to have another chat with Alphys. Major complaint I have about this game, and it's kind of bugging me now that I'm actually covering it on video and not just playing it, is that the platforming areas do not have a lot of meat to them. What I would like to have seen is, like, you fight a virus on the simulation platform areas first, and then you move on to the RPG battles. Like, have some kind of shooty boss kind of thing going on. They're just a regular platformer boss. You jump on his head, shoot him with lasers, that kind of stuff. It would have been great. I would have really enjoyed that. A little bit more variety in the game, instead of just RPG battles over and over again. Resources are slim, and their simulations are breaking down. But he has a little bit of extra knowledge. Simulations can steal resources from each other. So... maybe something malicious is going on. Maybe the viruses have formed the Theta simulation, and that's just another way to mess with us. Other people are losing power, other people are gaining power. The only way around it is a fifth simulation. Is it malicious or is it not malicious? I can't really make sure. I'm just a video game. I'm not supposed to be doing any of this stuff anyway. We have a coffee pot as our main computer. Just think about that. Let's think about that for a little bit. This guy is running everything. And all he knows is about decaf and not decaf. He mentioned that it's in a special area. We're going to need X-ray goggles, which luckily I have. But, you see that blinking wall over there? It's right underneath the winter simulation, right here. You have to destroy this wall, and then enter. Into limbo! This is the Marsh Dome. It's a hidden dome. And this is the area where you could find the other sub-game. But more importantly, the third Garen. Garen? Garen? Could it be the Russian guy? Nah. It's way into the future. Too into the future for that. Or maybe time is cyclical. Now I'm getting existential. Alright. Gone is your speed. Oh. I used up too much. Ouch, this is gonna hurt. I need full charge. I need something. I gotta use my auto-continue. There's no way around it. I'm just gonna have to fight until everybody dies. I've made a terrible mistake! An awful mistake! Wow! That's how quickly a fight can go wrong. That's how fast. So now you can see. Now you see what happens when you mess up a virus battle and you lose. You get kicked out of the simulation, and the only thing you lose is the time you spent going back there. You know what? I really don't feel like fighting that guy again, but I really should. Yeah, I got some time left. I could take this guy on. All I have to do is make sure that I don't use up all 3 of my hack chips messing with his speed. I need to make sure I spend at least 1 on my buttons, because buttons is life. I can't believe I got destroyed that quickly. You saw how quickly that battle went from on my side to being absolutely hopeless? That's what happens when you lose your revivals like that. Okay, round 2 in the Marsh Dome. Garen is not pulling any punches. He was kind of angry because I was messing up his name, probably. Yeah, X-ray goggles will help. Well, do you have like a body shield or something? Because this guy annihilates people. He is the death killer. That's right, he kills death. Don't argue, it happens. Alright, 1, 2, and button. There we go. That's what I want to do. Invulnerability wouldn't hurt either, but I didn't have the button for that just then. Alright, this is my revenge. This is my laser-soaked revenge. You will learn to regret. I will learn to regret because, once again, I forgot my minigames, and this is a new ability. It causes sleep to everybody. You can cure that with your status heal, though. But everybody starts with 0 speed and has to work their way back up. Alright, it's gonna be slow working for a while because all I have is 2 mini-games working on speed. And once I do that, I'm gonna change Fun Road back to something else, because I realized I changed it in the last episode, but I didn't do anything with it, and not again! Great, it's Hackworm. Hey, I hope you guys like not seeing anything, because we're gonna not see anything for a while. I'm just gonna randomly hit buttons and hope something happens. Or I'll just wait till the buttons show up for like a split second and then hit them. Are some people dead? I can't even tell because of what's going on here. Yeah. Malenza and BioBeta were dead, and I couldn't find out until it was too late. No! Hackworm! You jerk! I hate you, you're the worst! I hate Hackworm! And what's worse, Garen is a little bit more violent when he does Hackworm. Instead of Nigmanity, who just like sits there and laughs at you while you're fighting with the glitches and all this, he'll actually pummel you with physical attacks and other special attacks while you're Hackworm. This is really mean, I hate it! He's really pulling out the status effects, the really mean ones. Well, this just shows how quickly a battle can go south on you. The quick pace is both your friend and your enemy. And he has a lot more health yet. So it's time to exploit things. This is another bad ability that I did not want him to use. It drops everybody's health to 1. It takes away everybody's charge and makes them reset their speed. It's another mean status effect. And a lot of the bosses are going to be doing these. Especially when we're fighting the Garens and the final boss. We're coming up on them soon, too. We only have one simulation left. Alright, this is going to be bad once again because yeah, it's gone bad once again. I only have one person left and he cannot revive anyone. Hopefully he gets killed by this Radion Alpha. No, it missed. Oh, well, that's just great. Thanks a lot. Well, maybe Bio Beta will be the hero of the day. No. No heroism for him. This guy really knows who to hit and when to hit them. I had a lot easier time with this guy when I was pre-playing the game. Now I'm going to have to charge up enough so I could get a revive button so I could heal some people up. And until then, just make sure everybody stays alive until I could get everybody back on track. Alright, buddy. You've asked for it. I'm waiting for that to hit 10 charge. And then you will know regrets! This is what happens in the latter parts of the game. This is why you shouldn't be talking to people on the internet while you play this. That's actually pretty tempting. Do you see how many bits I have? I could grab like about 800 more of those and go to the Jedmed and buy myself 1000 health. Which is actually pretty tempting since this battle went really badly. Holy cow, I hate Hackworm. I agree. The game knows. How about we delete Hackworm from the universe? Just find a way to get Doctor Who involved. Oh, by the way, I examined the data. I hope you don't mind. Yeah, the heck with that. So we're just doing whatever we want. We killed more viruses than coffee anyway. We're the veteran now. Looks like it could support 2 entities for a really long time. It's like maybe the virus wanted to bring a friend along. Was he lonely? Or was it like a Trojan virus and all these minor ones like Viren and Garen and Enigmanity, they're just bringing in something big. But we got that program now. At least our efforts have been delayed. Next time on The Desolate Hope, I try to get destroyed a little bit less. Good night, folks.